Hey friends, ever felt like you're on the chopping block when dicing an onion? Are you getting teary-eyed from all that onion confusion? Well, it's time to change that. In this video, I'm sharing 5 pro chef tips that will change your onion cutting game. You'll learn how to chop efficiently for quicker meal prep, handle your knife safely, and achieve perfectly diced onions every time for that professional touch in your dishes. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned cook, this video has something for everybody. So grab your favorite knife and let's sharpen these skills together. If you're new to the channel, I'm Geronimo and I'm a professional chef and product designer in the San Francisco Bay Area. So tip number 1, choose the right onion. Different types of onions have varying flavors and uses. For instance, red onions are great raw for salads and salsas due to their mild flavor, whereas yellow onions have a strong flavor that works well for cooking. White onions, with their crisp texture when raw and sweet flavor when sautéed, are often the onion of choice in Mexican cuisine. It's all about knowing your onions and choosing the right one for your recipe. So tip number 2 is slicing direction matters. An onion's structure is complex and unique. It consists of multiple layers of cells that are full of flavor compounds. When you slice an onion, you rupture these cells, releasing the flavor-filled juices. But here's an interesting twist. Depending on the direction of your cuts, you can manipulate the flavor of the onion. If you cut the onion longitudinally, from the top to the bottom, you disturb fewer cells, resulting in a milder flavor. However, if you cut the onion horizontally or across its equator, you rupture more cells, thereby releasing a more intense flavor. So, the way you cut an onion can change its taste profile in your dishes significantly. Understanding this facet of the onion's structure can substantially elevate your culinary skills. Alright, tip number 3, slice safely and effectively. First, put the onion on its side on your cutting board. Slice off the non-root end of the onion, giving you a flat surface. Stand the onion up on this newly cut flat end, which will provide you with stability and reduce the chance of the onion rolling while you're working. Next, slice the onion in half vertically, going right through the root end. This creates 2 equal halves, each with a bit of root end, which helps to hold the onion layers together while you proceed with the chopping. Peeling comes next. Peel off the papery outer layer from each half. And remember, no waste, great taste. Save the onion peel to make stock or compost it. Now, your hand position is vital for safety and control. Use the claw technique. This method involves curling your fingers inward while gripping the onion, allowing your knuckles to guide your knife. This not only minimizes the risk of cutting your fingers, but also gives you better control over your knife for precise cuts. Alright, tip number 4. Apply different slicing techniques depending on your knife. Different knives call for different cutting techniques. If you're using a Japanese-style santoku knife, the best way to slice is by pulling the knife back from the heel or chopping up and down. This knife is designed for a cut and lift action. On the other hand, a Western-style chef's knife is more suited for a rocking motion. The curved blade of a chef's knife allows you to keep the knife tip on the cutting board and move the rest of the blade up and down. As you approach the end of the onion, which can be a bit wobbly, rotate it to lie on a wider, more stable surface. This will provide additional control for your final cuts. Understanding and applying these knife techniques will not only make your onion cutting process safer, but it will also result in more precise, uniform pieces. And tip number 5, master the dice. First, make several parallel vertical cuts across the onion, being careful to keep the root end intact. This holds the onion together as you work. Next, carefully rotate the onion and make 1 or 2 horizontal cuts. You now have a grid-like pattern on your onion half, and you're ready to move on to the final phase of dicing. To finish the dice, make perpendicular cuts to your previous slices. As your knife approaches the root end, tip the onion onto its broader face for stability. Make additional cuts, then rotate it back to complete the dicing. Continue slicing until only the root end remains. What you have now is a pile of evenly diced onions, ready to elevate your culinary creations. If you enjoyed this video, check out one of my videos here where I show you 4 foundational knife skills to know even before you start slicing and dicing. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video or learned something new, please leave a like and subscribe as it really helps out my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.